Okay, welcome to today's explainer. We are jumping right into a wild, action-packed jungle adventure. Picture this. You're hiking through these incredibly thick green vines, right? And you start hearing this upbeat, kind of sneaky cartoon music floating through the trees. Well, you just know something super mischievous is about to go down.
So let me ask you something. Have you ever stumbled across something that was just incredibly shiny and amazing, but you know deep down it probably didn't belong to you? Well, keep that feeling in mind because today's explainer is a story all about a really tempting treasure, a super fast monkey, and one massive surprise. Let's see how this whole shiny dilemma unfolds.
Chapter 1. The Tempting Golden Treasure.
So, picture this giant, glowing golden pineapple. I mean, it is absolutely perfect, just sitting there right on top of a really smooth wooden stump. But honestly, it almost looks a little too perfect, you know? Kind of like a trap that's just waiting to be sprung.
And guess who spots it? Meet Pip. Pip is this tiny, ridiculously hyper monkey. He's just swinging along on a vine, looks down, and his eyes literally turn into giant sparkling stars when he sees that golden fruit. No hesitation at all, right? Pip zips down that vine at absolute lightning speed and skids to a screeching halt right in front of the prize.
Chapter 2. Pip makes a grab.
Now, Pip's got a plan. Step 1, he reaches out with those tiny monkey hands. Step 2, he grabs that golden pineapple. And step 3, he pulls with literally all of his might. He wants this treasure so badly. But wait, do you really think he should have touched that? What in the world do you think is about to happen? I mean, hold your breath, because right as he yanks on that pineapple, click. We hear this heavy stone clicking sound echo super loudly through the jungle. And guys, that definitely does not sound like a piece of fruit moving. That sounds exactly like a trap.
Chapter 3. The Giant Surprise.
All of a sudden, that perfectly smooth stump reveals its secret. It's actually hollow inside, and bursting out of that hollow center is a giant, spring-loaded boxing glove that flies out and, bam, it smacks poor Pip right in the face. That stump wasn't a table at all. It was a totally sneaky, hidden contraption. Okay, and to put this into perspective, this whole thing happens in the blink of an eye. 5 seconds in, Pip grabs the fruit. 15 seconds, we get the heavy stone click. And by 25 seconds, there is a massive muddy splash. That is literally just 20 seconds from spotting the treasure to triggering the trap. The moment that glove connects, Pip goes flying backward. I'm talking spinning around and around in the air like a little pinwheel. You hear this massive, cartoonish boing and a hilarious slide whistle as he sails through the sky, right before he lands face first into a puddle with a huge, muddy splash. Chapter 4. The Prankster Revealed. And stepping out super calmly from behind a nearby banana tree is Barney. Barney is this large, honestly very sweet-looking gorilla. But if you look closely at his hands, he's holding a remote control. And he is chuckling softly to himself. Yep, it turns out this entire setup was a carefully planned prank, and Barney was the mastermind pulling the strings the whole time. Just look at the absolute mess of the aftermath. On one side, we have got poor Pip popping his head out of the mud, literally spitting out dirt, with a bright green frog just sitting there right on his leaf cap. And on the other side, Barney the gorilla is perfectly clean, totally dry, and enjoying a very good chuckle. I mean, what a tricky primate. Chapter 5. The Gorilla's Breakfast Lesson. So Barney casually walks right over, scoops up his shiny golden pineapple from the stump, and takes a giant happy bite right out of it. It turns out it wasn't just a trap, it was his actual breakfast. And as he's chewing, he looks directly at us and gives this big, playful wink. Which honestly brings us to the single most important rule of the jungle. Never, ever, under any circumstances, touch a gorilla's breakfast, especially if it happens to be sitting on a suspiciously smooth stump right in the middle of the woods. So, I want to leave you with a fun thought to chew on. If you were Barney the gorilla and you had a delicious golden pineapple that you really needed to protect, what kind of funny, sneaky trap would you build to keep greedy little monkeys away from your favorite breakfast? Think about all the hilarious gadgets you could use next time you see a tasty treat sitting out. Keep those imaginations running wild, and thanks for joining me for this explainer. Catch you next time.